Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Scraps and today we are playing Hand of Fate. We have finally beaten the King of Dust and we're moving on to the Jack of Scales, who has mana drain and last man standing. Cooldown times for weapons and artifacts are doubled. That's fine. Last man standing. In every combat the last man alive can no longer be stunned or interrupted. That's also fine, I think. Although mana drain is probably the better of the two of these. Last man standing will definitely get us killed sometimes.
The suit of scales are represented by these lizard men. Quiet, patient, lethally subtle and coldly intelligent. Of all the creatures I have incarnated as suits, these please me the most.
So we have a bunch of new things here. And I have to say, some of these I wouldn't mind trying out. Okay, we'll put a few of these in and another ring. What's the Ring of Justice do? Using a weapon ability causes the player to be fully healed and for the ring to be destroyed at the end of that combat. No, we don't want that. Guildmaster's ring. Plus 1 food whenever they enter a shop. No. We'll take this one. And feathered ice, because why not? Okay, then we'll need to change our encounters a little. The Noble Trader is a good one. The Lonely Bard can be replaced with one of the new things here. Like the Stranger in Shadows and then the Old Graveyard here. These are both new ones. The White Council 5 and Jack of Scales. We can't move these.
Locked cards cannot be removed until you have fulfilled their conditions.
Interesting that the White Council 5 is one of those locked ones. I suppose we can move the Twisted Canyon gives a weapon for free, so that one's a useful one. The altar can be replaced with Hero's Remains. And I suppose we'll move the Bandit Attack to be Charity again. We'll leave the Demon Trader for another time, I suppose. There's a bunch of things here that have a token, but... A Winding Trail. Okay. What about the Devil's Wager? We still have a token in this one. The same goes for some of these ones. Let's just put some more token cards. Why not both? Right? Why not? Just a whole lot of token cards in. Not a clue what they'll do, but hey, we are ready to begin.
You have taken one of my symbols, but now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it.
Your scepter? This thing? That wasn't there before, I'm sure. When did they put that there? I didn't see it before, at least. Okay, so these are all fine. These are easy enemies in general.
Scales. I have saved the lizard men for now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you.
Cast luck. The difficulty of picking a successful chance card is increased. Twisted Canyon. A free weapon. We'll just pick this one to follow.
Choose from these options.
Did I do right? Well, either way it's a success card, so we're all good. The huge hammer, yeah, we'll definitely
as pleases
take it.
You.
The hero remains.
So often this is how the story ends.
You pass a funeral, it's obvious from the side of the procession that the deceased was a well-loved figure. You are approached by the cleric. This great hero fell, defending a beloved town of Wonderland. His sword and shield are powerful artifacts, but must be returned to his hometown for the proper burial rites to be completed. Will you do this, traveler? Certainly so. Thank you, this will mean the world to his family. The town would have revolted had these artifacts not been returned. It's not far to the hero's hometown. Look for the town clerk when you get there. Viking blade, press 1 to
Such
trigger
an
rage.
elegant use of rage and anger. You wouldn't expect it of the barbarian hordes.
A pain. A shield bash deals damage to the opponent. Damage increased as you go up on combo cheers. Reflect and counter. I would say our shield currently is better, actually. Believe it or not. And hurry, it's not wise to anger the spirits of the dead by delaying the proper rites. Heavy burden. After 5 steps, the player loses 50%
that is one of my
max.
favorites.
Of course it would be. Hero's return. Oh, that's literally where I was going.
Look. Look deeply. This is the fate of heroes.
You reach Wondermere, hometown of the dead adventurer. The town clerk meets you at the gate. He appears to have been standing vigil. Return the things. Thank you, this blade will once again be wielded in righteous fury. Do you also have a shield? We do. Truly, you have done the Almighty's work in returning this shield. Thank you. Blessed are he who protected can fell those who trespass against us. Wrath of the Old Gods. At the beginning of every battle, the Old Gods throw thunder upon one of your enemies. And that physically strike the player may receive damage themselves.
I will have to rebalance that next time.
You have done blessed work this day. For your service, we will prepare for you a sacred artifact that you may continue your good work through the dark days ahead. The card's token is now yours. And so we leave.
I appreciate your efforts. I worked hard on this game. It is a pleasure to see you play. A ship at dock is worth nothing until it sails.
The mages of the White Council have been mobilized. Zahagan, if he is still alive, will seek to take his revenge against you. Oh, I wish him good
Win
luck with
this
that.
and claim my token.
One day, as you haggle with a grocer for some cheap food, you find yourself suddenly flying into the air. A vortex of wind surrounds you, propelling you up and away towards an unknown destination. In time, you are dumped onto a stony platform before the wizard, Zahagan. He glares at you for a moment with a single eye, the other a hideously scarred rack. You have caused great harm to this land, warrior. The council seeks only to ensure peace in this realm, and you have sown chaos. Even now, the demon Abadion still rages in the depths of the tower, the sacred temple of knowledge itself. It will take us years to recover. He gestures with a hand, now missing several fingers, and a portal opens, revealing a trio of mages. Kill him, Zagan says, limping through the portal. We're up against mages. Never fought mages before. Wow. This guy just creating some shields, huh? Well, they are not prepared for my warhammer. That much is clear. That wasn't an easy one. And the huge hammer is definitely a great help here. I wonder if it has a limited use. Zahagan suddenly reappears, furious and seething with magical energy. Warrior, your skill with weaponry has made you a great thorn in my side. He pauses to kick the body of a fallen mage. Idiots! If not for me, these simpletons would still be hiding in the tower, nothing more than a bunch of spineless librarians. Let's see you fight your way out of this. A shield of magical green energy appears instantly around him, and he launches into a long and complicated pattern of sounds and gestures. A raging ball of flame forms in the sky above you and starts to grow as the wizard continues his chant. The devils take you, Zagan cries, disappearing into another portal as the massive fireball plummets down towards you. At the last second, with no other avenue of escape, you throw yourself off the edge of the stone platform. After falling for several seconds, a tentacle suddenly reaches out of a portal, plucking you from the air and bringing you back into the tower with the White Council. Abadion, the demon, sits surrounded by the bodies of fallen mages. It places you down lightly and withdraws its tentacle. You have been useful.
Come
mortal.
now, hurry up.
A dozen
We
miles
don't have forever.
And you will be useful to me again one day. Go now. The thing watches you with its many unblinking eyes as you back out of the room. You scarcely pause to loot the abandoned rooms on your way out of the tower. We got a gain card. 10 gold. That's
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
But yeah, it does help.
I don't think the mages will forgive your transgressions there.
Let's get some food. Yeah, well, we're just here for food, really. Let's get, that ought to be enough. Anything we can sell? Well, we can sell the axe, of course. It's not worth much, but it might help. Okay, that'll do. We probably won't be able to buy anything. Yeah, figures. Okay. Off we go then. Fang-striding tinkerer. Greenborough Forest. More and more portals are opening up across the land, and hell beasts are appearing with greater frequency. These portals seem to appear more often around the Greenborough Forests. Search the forest for clues, yes. This one. It was not. It was not that one. Your search is fruitless and you leave the forest. I wonder what's here. Apparently it's the exit.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits.
Traveling healer. We have no need for you. But we'll take a look regardless. You never know, after all. We do not have much money, so I don't expect us to be able to afford anything. Remove curses. 400. Okay. 480, and every common the last enemy. Okay, these are really expensive ones to remove. Sell items, yeah. We already sold things. Buy food. This would have been a better place to get food from. Oh well. Moving on, shall we? That meant Gorge. Draw 2 monster cards. It's an ambush, huh? 2 of scales doesn't seem to be too dangerous. Let's give it a shot. Find out what we can do here. It's a good thing this time I haven't forgotten the controls. I'm a bit trapped here. That's exactly what I mean. Stuck in the corner of this weird map. It looks like a cave of sorts. Wonder if there are any secrets to be found. Gain 50 health.
If you gain health, then I work harder to take it.
Gain 1 food. Oh, well, that's a bit of a disappointment.
It's almost amusing to think of being lost. Looking at the world like this.
You find yourself
Your
lost and alone in the
destination
desert.
is merely a step
Pray to the
onto
old
another
god for
task.
salvation. Huge success is the one we need to follow. I think it's this one. It was not. Your prayers go unanswered and you are shot by an arrow. Looking up, you see a bandit approaching. 2 monster cards. And a health pain card. Oh, that's not much. The
I'm
Jack of
sorry.
Dust is a bit of a problem, though. But given he's now a regular enemy, we should be able to take him out a little bit easier. We also have a little bit more experience with the game now. Just bring it on, Jack of Dust. I fear you not. Although I probably should. I'm anxious. Which one is the Jack of Dust anyway? Oh, I think the guy who's currently shining a lot. Definitely could have done a little bit better with this combat, but... Okay. I got a bit overwhelmed there. We'll want to avoid him with his red attacks. Well, that clearly was a waste. Okay. He definitely is a lot easier now. Although my hammer stun attempt was useless. Partially because of the curse we have to work with, but you know. Which way? Let's take a left here. It's the ladder escape. To continue forward, you must first descend down a ladder and into the unknown. Certainly so.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest,
graveyard.
you are silent.
In an old abandoned graveyard, the restless spirits sense the presence of a blessed soul and remain quiet. You spend a peaceful night, awakening well rested and fully recovered from your wounds. This card's token is now yours. I wonder how that worked, but okay. Apparently we're good. We don't have the money for this. Call for the priest. Once again, we don't have the money for this. Tracks in town. You're traveling through a quiet hamlet. At first, its rural aspects appears quaintly serene, but as you near the central square, you realize that lack of activity is due to the disaster. A scene of great destruction reveals itself, and you wonder what army or force of nature besieged this place. You spot one villager retrieving the belongings from the pile of rubber that used to be their home. You call out to them. If I fail, they'll probably run away or something. This one. The villager's head snaps around like a frightened woodland creature. Are you quite mad? Such noise will only tempt the beast to return. Can you not see that we've suffered enough? Upon further, quieter inquiry, the villager tells you that the ghostly pale beast smashed through town a few days ago. It destroyed or devoured everything in its path before heading east out of town. May the gods have mercy on any who cross its path. You cannot tell whether this is a warning or prayer. Tracks in mud. I'm not sure if we should, but I will.
If only you were better organized, you might have enough food to make it.
It is easy to follow the trail of carnage from town into the woods. However, once there it becomes much more difficult. Many animals and beasts travel here, and the tracks are crossed and confused. It's too fast. We're lucky. This gigantic beast leaves tracks that are easy enough to follow. Oh no, there's more. Alone again. I'll have to decline you again though, I'm afraid.
What an ignominious way to go. I do hope you find something to eat soon.
We'll just get some from the priest here.
A chance to buy more food. You must be relieved.
Well, it'll help me heal up for one step before we start taking damage again. Lest we, of course, encounter more food again.
Every living thing must eat or die.
80 HP max health is not that much, unfortunately. The smell hits you like a hammer blow, twisting your stomach into knots. You follow the tracks to a lair or den of some kind. This is where it feeds. Blood stains the broken ground where it mangles its prey. You wait in the shadows where you both hope for and dread its return. It's this one, isn't it? It was not. Perhaps the beast never returns to its feeding sites, or maybe it knows that you're watching. Either way, your stakeout is uneventful and ultimately fruitless. So we shall take our leave, then.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs. The lizard men are nothing if not patient. He waits for you.
We have nothing to do with this card now. Charity pod.
Pity the losers or scorn them.
You encounter a priest wandering along the road. We have no food. This is not a good run anymore, is it? Demon trader.
Ah, an encounter with the devils of the night.
In your dreams one night you were
Perhaps
summoned to a
not your
fiery pit and
last.
greeted by a demon. I sense you have some spiritual aura about you. I'm willing to trade you a magical item for it. Certainly so. The demon eyes you hungrily. It opens its fiery maw and you feel some part of your soul dragged into that hellish abyss. This god's token is now yours. The thunder is gone. Tasty, the demon exclaims. Your new magical item will be sent along to the mortal realm soon. In the meantime, take this old thing. Press 2 to strike a random opponent with a powerful lightning strike. That's an upgrade,
This card will unlock more cards, and then still more. You must dig deeply if you wish to discover the heart of this mystery. Starvation begins to set in. Try to stay calm. Fear will only hasten your demise.
Another shop. We literally don't have any food. Noble trader. He notices you. Sell your weapon. Certainly. We're dead anyway.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
That's a lot of gold, but we're dead. There's nothing I could have done. But at least someone has my
Starvation
weapon now, I
claims your
suppose.
life this time. You begin to assemble a credible deck. Let us see what happens next.
10 gold per blessing. War cry. $20 gold, mage gloves, mage mask, and the apprentice. 25 health and a spiritual healing. And finally, the golden ring of pain and the demon trader 2. Very well. We shall
I'm
assemble a
beginning
new
to admire
deck
your
once again.
methods, brutal as they are. I would have done things differently.
Certainly you would have.
Will it be you who buckles first? It will not be my hero.
There's more things now. Think I'll get rid of the regular shield. Perhaps of some of these armors. No, we do have too many of these. Spirit Walk I don't really use. Mage's Mask can go in place for that. Mercenary Country's Gold, Feathered Eyes we don't use. Put the gloves for it in place. Healer's Ring. A Ring of Enlightenment, Ring of Survival. Ring of Survival is a new one. Very well. Berserker Armor. Defense light, during combat every hit you sustain increase your speed and weapon strength. Can go. In place of Golden Ring of Pain. 4 rings, that might be a bit on the... Well, it might be a bit much, but I'm sure we'll manage. Frost Fang, Desperate Measures. More damage to lower... okay. We don't want to be low on health, so this weapon is not preferable. Replace it with war cry. Consuming shame. Weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison. Seems good. Fleet cuffs. Increases movement speed. That ain't too useful. Another ring, shall we? That's not the right button. I keep forgetting it's tab. Moving cards in and out as we go. Really. Okay. This should be a little bit more favorable to us. Let's begin again.
Everything in the Jack's domain is slower, but more deadly than you've been accustomed to. Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am
On a
different.
dark, moonless night,
My
down a
powers
lonely
are
road to
genuine.
encounter a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I'm in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? He asks, taking out a bag of coins. The stranger moves with unnatural speed, grasps you firmly and bites at your throat. After a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold as you regain your composure. I'm not yet sated. Would you like to earn more gold? Yes. The stranger moves with unnatural speed. Okay. Mortal, you seem unusually willing to give up your blood for material gain. The stranger goes on to tell you a tale of secret blood auctions and where they may be found. Scott's token's now yours. More unlocks at a relatively low price.
Descend ever deeper into
No
the
need just
subterranean
yet.
pit.
Deadman's Gorge. Let's fight again. Oh, 2 of dust and a 4 of plague. Easy enough. Just gotta be careful. Mind the poison that plague leaves. So far, I've proven not to be really good at that. Dodge out of the way here. Oh, look at that speed though. I thought he wouldn't be able to hit me, but I guess I was wrong. No, once again. Okay, wow. You should go. Seriously. We took a little bit more damage here than I was expecting, but we're all good. We can heal up from this combat as well. I got a bit more gold. And 1 food. Oh, okay.
A little food. Not a great change, but enough to switch the odds a little.
Oh, it's the heroes thing again. A Viking blade.
Take your
+1
feelings
to
and
trigger
turn
raid.
them into power.
Pain. Ah, we won't equip these. Heavy burden.
I worked long and hard to make that particularly painful. Ingenious, don't you think?
Return everything. Gold gain. We'll probably be able to afford a lot of food this way, which is really nice. Because
Down
we already
once
are
more,
quite low on
seeking
food
the
as
heart
it
of it
is.
all.
Another Deadman's Gorge. Another fight. Okay, this one is problematic. The Jack of Plague has a ton of strong attacks. When we see him being ready to attack, we'll have to already be on the move. We're not at max HP, so we can't really take any hits. he's already attacking. See what I mean? There's no means for me to dodge this. There's a ton of enemies as well. No way to escape this fight. There was literally nothing we could have done. This was a certain death. I too
would rather die than face the Jack of Scales. Another of my servants fulfills his duties.
Blood auction. I don't know what that card does, but we'll see. This was a very,
beginning to admire your
short
methods,
fight.
brutal as they are.
I
would have done things differently.
Change the cards again? I don't think so.
There's little left for us. Face the Jack of Scales and be vanquished. At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The
Nog eens een trading
acquiring
post in a
of
distant
power,
valley ran by a
the
strange old
retaining
woodsman.
of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
Magic strike. Okay. The stranger in shadows again.
Aha! The
We'll take
Count
it.
enters the picture.
Yes.
A choice. Select your desire.
I had not been able to follow that one at all. It was way too fast. Another one. Certainly so. I followed it this time, I think. We can do more. Okay, certainly. This should be the last one we'll do then. Again, this card kept going to the same position again and again, I think. Tavern
What
wager.
tales
You find yourself in a seedy old tavern, spinning tales
Same
for
ones I
adventures
read
to a
from
group
your
of drunks. Wager your 20 gold against his gold. Okay. I don't see a problem with that. This one. Oh! You lose the Kajirs on your way out. Ratman hunting. Why is this in my deck still? Are we doomed to die again? Probably so. Let's get ready. The Jack of Plague is not a joke. But we have a Mage Strike. I should not forget about that. Okay. Yeah, see? Need to be very, very agile here. I did not know there was somebody still here. Let's take out these archers first. Okay, he's charged up an attack again. Get out of dodge. He's charged up once more. He's a bit slow now. Okay. How often can you charge up? A lot more than I would have expected. I did not go. And I was not able to go out of the way again. I was expecting to die, and so we did. Again. What an unfortunate
familiar,
episode.
Impermanent. I'm afraid that is where this round ends. Some other time, perhaps.
Perhaps so.
I'm beginning to admire your methods,
We will
brutal as
try
they are.
once more, though.
I would have done things differently. Will it be you who buckles first? It will not be
We
my
have to
hero.
get the Ratman hunting out of here. Where is it? Oh, they're all locked in. This encounter can only be removed by completing the Culling the Ratman encounter. Culling the Ratman. Culling the Ratman. Culling the Ratman. Where's that? Do we have that in? There is this one. Okay. So we need to keep it in. Good thing we already have. Or the graveyard was weird. I'll put in Blood Auction instead. Feels like a better choice. And I will start the last game in this episode.
Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before you were prepared?
We are literally too short on anything here. Medium armor,
Really?
certainly.
Is that what you're going to do?
Ladder escape already, huh? We're not going yet. We'll take a look at these encounters first. Ratman hunting. A Jack of Plague. Of course there's a Jack of Plague. Of course there's a Jack of Plague. Well, we're at full health now. But again, it says 6 of Plague and a Jack of Plague, and the odds of victory are decently low. Not terribly low. Let's go after these guys first. Oh, here you are. I'm not sure if the order at which I'm doing things here is good. I think we're okay. Triggering his attack. Okay, he is attacking again. Trigger his attacks. Try to get out of dodge though. Stop attacking. Okay, we're dead. I can't get out of these attacks here. Okay, good. Get out! Okay. I think I died due to poison. Oh well. Thank you all for watching this episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever a new video comes out. Leave a comment and constantly always share your thoughts and feelings. Let me know if you come to the game. Let me know if you come to the feelings of... you know. Let me know how everything is, basically. Also, Happy New Year. As for now, see you next video. Goodbye.